Buying a home in Central Florida can be a very stressful process. Believe me, I know. I've been there myself. Stick around. We're going to talk about some of the top contentions that buyers have when buying their home for the first time and how to tackle them head on. What's up, guys? It's Matt Allen here with the Allen team. Today we are going to talk about one of the most important topics to some of people that are in the market to buy a house. First-time home ownership can be a stressful process. I completely get it. What we're going to try to do today is lessen that stress by answering questions. We can't possibly fit everything in that's involved with purchasing a home for the first time. But we're going to tackle some of the key points so that you can go through the process with a plan and be prepared for any obstacle that comes up. We have helped a lot of first-time home buyers here in Central Florida, and one of the biggest stressors we always see is lack of planning. Planning your process of buying a home should start 2 to 3 months in advance. That means becoming financially qualified, making sure you have some money for down payment, and a multitude of other things that you want to look at. But very first thing, the step I always say to take first is to find that qualified, experienced, and I can't say that enough, an experienced agent to help you navigate through the process. If you are in Central Florida, I've been in business since 2002. Happy to help. Just drop me a line below, and I'm glad to reach out and start the process with you. Okay, so you have that experienced agent that's going to help you through the process. Well, what's next? The next thing you want to do is find a qualified lender, someone who's going to let you borrow the money. That process can take some time as well. Use your local resources. Even for finding a real estate agent that has experience, use resources in the area. Talk to your friends, but do your own research as well. You can look online. Just like if you're buying a product on Amazon, you can look at the reviews. Agents have reviews all over the place. RateMyAgent.com is a great resource. You just plug in the zip code and it'll tell you whose agents are ranking high in the area and give you reviews on those agents. So take a look at that. They have the same things for loan officers as well. So do your homework. Make sure you get somebody who's quality, has good customer service, is attentive, and he actually specializes in first-time home ownership. That's really important as well. Okay, now you have your real estate agent picked out. You have your loan officer picked out. What's the next step in the process? And this is where your input is extremely important. We need to know how much you can afford to spend on a house, what your mortgage payments are, how much are you going to borrow. But most importantly is, what kind of house do you want? Do you want a condo? Do you want a single family house? Do you want a lake house? Do you want new construction? Do you want resale? There's a lot of options out there, and that's something you really just need to look at photos, look at the MLS, which your agent will set up for you, showing you lots of houses and lots of options that you can look at. You also need to pick a location. Here in Central Florida, Orlando is spread out all over the place. So if you say, I want to live in Orlando, that could be a huge stretch. You really want to narrow it down to community. Is schools important to you? Is neighborhood? Is it close to restaurants? All those type of things need to be put into the equation, and it's something only you can decide as far as what's important to you. All right, now the fun part starts. We get to start looking for houses for you. We start that process typically online because of the environment we're in. It's easier. You can look at pictures. The MLS has come a long way as far as being able to show Matterport, which is interior designs of the houses, layouts, 360 degrees, videos. So you can really get a good picture of the house before we even step foot in the house. But once you've found 2 or 3 that you're really interested in, let's go out and start looking at houses. One of the big questions I get is, how many houses am I allowed to look at? Well, that's really up to you. You know, you can look at 100 houses, you can look at 4 houses and find what you're looking for. Typically, if you have gone through those steps previous and have done your research, we can usually find the house you're looking for. Typically between 5 to maybe 15 houses that we look at, you should be able to find what you're looking for. If we haven't found it by that point, we need to go back to the drawing board and figure out why we're missing what you're looking for. So today we're really just talking about the process leading up to the contract. I wanted to arm you with the information to be able to get you to that point without a lot of stress. I'm going to include some videos, and if you look up above, there's a video link to new construction. You can look at our videos for home inspection, but we're going to continue this series in some videos coming up soon on where to go from the contract process all the way to closing. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe, do all those fun things. If you do have specific questions, because each scenario is a little different, each situation can pose its own set of questions or stresses, send them below. I'm glad to answer any questions. And if you want to reach me otherwise, you can send me a text, email, whatever works for you. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care.